We're back!
Hey, I'm Sonic!
The break between the last episode and this episode was like 1 second because something was happening and I just needed it to end.
I really hope this is a fun level. Nope.
Oh.
Not a fun level. Not fun at all. I'm not having fun.
Instant fucking death. That was awesome. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom.
See, doing stuff like that, this is what I was saying. I was like, playing Sonic actually does have decently satisfying, like, controls and, like, feel to it. What the fuck? Anyways, but
I don't think you're doing
killing
that right,
things
bro.
and bouncing off of them to kill other things feels really good. Like, doing this thing right here, that feels awesome every time. Especially because he flips off of it at the end. It's
yeah,
like, cool.
it's definitely because it's a timing exercise. Oh.
Okay, there's a door there. I probably need to kill these 3 things.
It's a lot like the timing your hits in Phantasy Star Online.
Yeah.
Like if you time it just
It
right,
feels
then it's way more satisfying.
Cool. Bro, attack me or something. Oh god. God, that was fucking nerve-wracking.
Harrowing.
This game has gotten so fucking intense.
Jesus, there's just shit.
Oh my god.
There's just shit everywhere.
There is just shit. I like the design of this level.
This
I like all the moving shit. It's just like a clusterfuck.
This is starting.
It reminds me of Phantasy Star a lot. It's probably the only reason
Except
why
Phantasy
I like
Star is a slow-moving game where there's not like lasers in your fucking face. This is getting into like Shadow mode, like
oh god,
like Shadow the Hedgehog level of like there's just shit everywhere. It's not as ugly as Shadow because everything in Shadow is fucking brown and black. Oh, such a gross fucking game.
Fuck, what the hell is this?
Given, what the fuck is wrong with you? How can you like Shadow the Hedgehog? You fucking weird.
You inbred
you
fuck.
Fucking hippo.
You disgusting freak.
Inbred fuck.
I'm sorry.
You fucking blimey.
I love your videos.
British piece of shit. What's another British insult? What do you call a British person?
Wankers?
You fucking wanker.
You fucking wanker.
Roll under the door! What are you doing?
Oh, and roll? Oh!
You roll, you fucking idiot!
I'm like, what the fuck? Where did I get into the fucking
How is it?
lasers?
There's like 17 arrows pointing at the bottom of the door! Look at that shit!
There's too much going on visually! Okay. Yeah, we're right on rails!
Riding on cars!
This isn't Game Grumps.
That's not Game Grumps, that's Sequelitis.
Oh, right. Same thing.
No,
this is pretty cool. What is this? I don't remember this shit at all.
I don't remember anything, dude.
I remember some of that stuff.
None of this Sonic shit is in my memory at all.
Dude, this is awesome.
How is this awesome? You're just sliding.
I'm on a slide. How do you
literally
mean? How is this awesome?
You were just in vomit.
Everything about this is awesome. I'm on a slide.
You were in a giant vomit tornado right now.
That was so much easier than the other parts.
That was disgusting.
Alright, we're done with the fucking thing. Now we just fight the boss with a shadow.
Bile.
I remember liking this boss a lot, even though it's a bitch. I got an E. Fuck that.
This fucking
33 emblems.
So, Victor, do you think after beating this game, do you think we might later come back and do challenge missions and stuff?
Dude, fuck that. Why?
So there's like 5 missions per level. We can just do Sonic and Shadow levels.
That's milking the fuck out of this shit.
We can just
maybe
do all the
if
Sonic
we did
and
an episode
level.
about Sonic levels and an episode about Shadow levels, I would enjoy that because I wouldn't mind playing those levels again.
Because I feel like it's possible that this game is much like there's a worthwhile amount of content in this game if you played all 5 versions of every Sonic level.
I mean, that's what makes it fucking drag out so long. It's like it's kind of like those games where the story isn't really the focus, and then you get into the gameplay and you play the things over and over again. And you're like, okay, this is what it's really about.
I definitely feel that like
over and over again.
One of the things that bothers me a bit
about it reminds me of Phantasy Star Universe had a story mode. And it's like, the story mode is really just like an intro tutorial to the fucking game. Like, it's just like a tacked on thing. And then when you get into the online, it's like, that's where it's really about. One of the things that
gets me about game reviews in general is I don't like the way that almost all game reviews are written like right when the game comes out.
Because they burn through the game or half the game, and then they make a judgment about it.
Well, I mean, it's not that it's unfair, because plenty of people are gonna play that way. Like, plenty of people would have like rented or bought this game and just played through the main story and been done with it. I mean, I do that for plenty of games myself, but those are that's like the only kind of grind his fucking face.
Oh, I didn't know he was doing that yet.
you know, plenty of people play that way.
Oh, Mitch.
That's pretty fair. But what I also want to see, because to me, every game deserves more reviews and analysis than it has.
Yeah.
And one of the big things that every game deserves is stuff that comes out much later, once people have had time to really savor the game and like learn everything about it. And you know, there's a lot of games where like the end game is way more interesting than the game itself.
Exactly. It's one of the things like Ben Yahtzee Croshaw never plays the online mode on games, and so it's like, you know, he knows what he goes into it. He's not gonna like the game because he doesn't play the online stuff, and it's like, well, if the focus of the game is the online, then the review isn't really helpful.
Well, it's not helpful if you play online.
Yeah, if you play online.
If you don't play online, because I would never play games online.
Yeah.
I never do it. So, like, I'm right with Yahtzee on that. If he's like, this game is just an online mode and nothing else matters, then I'm going to go, all right, I'm not going to play that, you know, because I don't want to play an online game.
Yeah.
So, you know, I totally get his perspective on that. And I think that's why people really unfairly criticize Yahtzee's reviews.
Yeah.
Because he's completely open about it. He will openly say, I'm not going to play this game to completion, or I'm not going to play multiplayer, you know, like...
Yeah.
He's making it clear how he's approaching the game, and he's playing it that way. And, you know, which is why I love Yahtzee. I am the world's leading historian on Ben Yahtzee Croshaw. But I am the leading authority on the career of. I doubt that. Someone probably knows more than I do. But I am a huge diehard Yahtzee fan, and I watch his fucking Let's Plays all the time, like multiple times. Anyways, besides the point, Sonic Adventure 2 has mostly been reviewed on the basis of its story mode.
Yeah.
And no one likes the Knuckles and Rouge and fucking Eggman and Tails levels. Everyone likes Sonic and Shadow levels. And yeah, in the long term, if you really enjoyed the Sonic and Shadow levels, there is a lot of content there.
And there's a lot of like hidden pathways and shit like that, and like different ways to play the level.
Well,
where it's like you would only get that
Sonic
on the second time. Exactly. But it's a game that's meant to be replayed.
Right, but it's not. It would be one thing, because I said before that there's only like 20 minutes of content between all the levels of just Sonic and Shadow, right? And it'd be one thing to replay that 20 minutes over and over again until you learned it perfectly, but there's also like 5 versions of each level.
And there's a hard mode on all
so
of them
then
too,
we've got
which
like
is fucking insane.
Then we've got 100 minutes of content that you can play over and over again and memorize, and then play on hard mode. And suddenly we've got a much more interesting, longer game. You know? So I do think it would be fair if we're trying to which this is not really a critical analysis of Sonic. But I do think if we were trying to be more fair and maybe trying to improve our own opinions of the game and try to get a better historical context for it, maybe we could play some of those.
That's what I've been saying the whole time. It's like the controls suck ass until you have played it a million times, which it's intended to do. So it's like the difficulty of the controls might be contributing to the replayability.
I think it could control much more smoothly. I don't think
certain parts I would agree.
I do think it's a game that you're supposed to learn how to play better, but that doesn't mean it needed to be.
I'm doing
like
that
this.
just now. That was fun. That was cool. I got that.
Yeah, you need to get some rings.
Shoot at some balls.
You need some rings.
Yeah,
there's
rings. Not a lot going on.
Wait,
Oh, bitch!
Oh, Jesus.
God!
God!
He doesn't like me.
Hey, what are you doing?
I can't. He turns so fast. He like swoops his whole fucking. I hate this. This is a bitch. Fuck my ass.
This thing is so gross.
It's kind of cool.
It's a giant fucking.
It's like a dinosaur.
It's like a Komodo dragon, but a gross, weird penis.
It's called
dragon.
Biohazard. I mean.
It is called Biohazard.
Whoa!
Just like
this boss
what?
Is rad.
Like what does?
I'm glad that Shadow got like the.
Like how does this boss relate to anything else in the game?
This is the guy. This is the mutant.
I don't mean story wise. I mean design wise. Like it looks like nothing else in this whole fucking game. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
I think it's cool. I mean, actually, this
right now, what is happening is bullshit.
Yay!
Wow! Wow! Oh, should we end the episode and like
no,
just?
we're
okay,
here.
it's the boss. Thank fucking
the boss
God.
separated it.
Oh, it's called Biolizard, not
Oh,
Biohazard.
Why did I always think it was Biohazard? I don't
The
read.
prototype of the ultimate weapon. No, design-wise, what the fuck does this thing have to do with anything else in the game? What else looked
It's
like
a
this
goofy
at all?
dragon.
It's a lizard.
Don't hate Biolizard.
Does he like? He's just so.
He's just doing his own thing.
He's so out of left field. Like, what the fuck is this?
He's supposed to be like
thing?
the perfect
The
being other
proto-
than Shadow. Yeah, the prototype
Okay.
for the perfect being or something.
Is Shadow the ultimate weapon?
Yeah.
And this thing is the
This thing was the
prototype of Shadow?
yes. Clearly, after the prototype, he had a change of
So
heart.
his first idea was lizard, and his second idea was hedgehog.
I mean, he wanted to make Godzilla, and he was like, "All right, Godzilla is not working out." And then he saw Sonic running around. He was like, "All right, Sonic." Super Sonic is like the greatest life form. He's the Super Saiyan. He's the strongest being in the universe.
Oh man.
So, Super Shadow.
Oh man. Oh yeah, that was the other part of the research I did. Although I was gonna save it, I would have remembered when we saw Super Sonic and Super Shadow.
Okay.
But since you brought it up,
Super Shadow.
now I remember. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah.
The first chapter that a Super Saiyan was shown in was in August 1991.
Oh shit.
Sonic the Hedgehog 1 came out in 1991.
Oh shit.
But
Oh
the
shit.
first appearance of Super Sonic was in Sonic 2 in 1992.
Ah.
Odds that
So
Sonic,
they hopped on that bandwagon very quickly.
odds that Super Sonic is based on Super Saiyan, about 100.
Yeah.
Like, no fucking question.
That's amazing.
The biggest, remember, Dragon Ball.
that means it influenced it so incredibly
Dragon
quickly.
Ball in the 90s was the biggest manga. I mean,
Yeah.
it is.
So they would have definitely hopped on it trying to
Oh yeah.
do the popular
Oh
thing.
yeah.
That's
no
awesome.
question. Dragon Ball was so big in the early 90s. Remember, Dragon Ball is to this day the second best-selling manga of all time. The number one
Yeah.
being One Piece,
The thing is, it's like
and
to
it
me-
hasn't been running since.
To me, growing up, I
1994 or
assumed it
some
was
shit.
it was based on Super Saiyan, but that was from the perspective of like thinking Dragon Ball Z is much older than Sonic. So like, oh, of course it's based on Super Saiyan. But knowing that they're coming out like a year apart makes it much more
Right.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah. It was like,
It's like, wow, they ripped it off
immediately.
really quickly.
It was in a period where Dragon Ball Z would have been the biggest. Is it that hard?
It's I'm just giving up. Like it's
Is it that difficult to
it's
dodge
so
this shit?
confusing which one he's shooting out because I'm so close. I hate this.
This is not my life. This is not my
Oh,
home.
fuck.
This is not me.
No, I don't have any coins. Put me back down.
Lay me back down in a hole with a whole
Fuck, fuck,
lot
fuck,
of
fuck, fuck,
people.
fuck, fuck, fuck,
Listen
fuck,
to the moon.
That fuck. Why?
I feel like
This doesn't work.
Oh god.
I can't get away.
Just air dash. Fucking do the double jump.
He just spins the whole stage.
I somehow feel like you're just sucking, like, because it feels to
Dude,
me
I
like,
remember this being a bitch for my entire life. This has always been a bitch. The only way to get under the top ones is to fucking roll, and you have to stop after you roll. So they have fucking. Oh, it sucks. Oh god, it sucks so bad.
I believe you, because
Oh,
why would
it's
anything
just-
be good?
God damn it! Now the fucking cutscene made the coins disappear. You shitty fucking game. Oh god.
I thought you liked this boss.
I did like this boss. It's still hard. It still sucks.
Oh, now it's gonna get into the shit mode.
Here we
This-
go.
The fact that this is real is like blowing my mind that he actually does this. Like, why would this be a good
There's
idea?
gotta be. Like, how do I get out of the floaty?
Why would this
Do I just
be
gotta
a
go
good, You just gotta
forward?
go forward and hit him.
It's annoying. Okay, those are rails. What the fuck ever?
Oh, he's dead.
That was
Next time on
boss.
Digibros, final boss. Final boss. Final
Yay!
boss.
We're gonna live and we're gonna learn.
And we're gonna hang on the edge of tomorrow.